Ragnar was also furious at this time. He thought in his heart, Mr. Shi, I have tolerated you for a long time, and you still toast not to eat or drink fine wine. You are looking for death. Immediately, he said coldly, Tianqi, you mean, you must go against our Wu family? Tianqi said indifferently, what you want to see is your freedom, but no matter what you say, I won't treat your son. Please feel free to leave. Ragnar's eyes were cold and sharp, and he said, it seems that my Wu family is not walking around in Orus Hill. After all, staring at Tianqi, he questioned, Mr. Shi, have you ever thought about the consequences of offending Wu family? Consequence? What is the consequence? Tianqi sneered and said, could it be that the Wu family is still planning to kill Shi? Ragnar's murderous intent was in his eyes. At this moment, he really moved to kill. But he also knew very well that Tianqi was incapable of killing. Kill him, if someone with high morals needs to ask him for medical treatment, then he will be in a big disaster. After a moment of silence, Ragnar said with a dark face, I won't kill you, but if you don't put my Wu family in your eyes and spread it out, my Wu family will be ashamed. So I let you know what it means to offend the Orus Hill First family. As soon as the voice fell, he immediately yelled at the bodyguard next to him, come here, give me his shop. Tianqi suddenly yelled and rebuked, Ragnar, dare you? Ragnar snorted coldly and scolded angrily, Mr. Shi, I know you know a lot of big people. If I really kill you, I might really have to weigh it, but if I smash your clinic, I have what dare not. After speaking, Ragnar screamed, I tell you, in the future, Tianqi only has to dare to open a clinic, and if you open one, I will destroy one. I want to see if anyone can help you out. As soon as Ragnar's words fell, his bodyguards immediately swarmed. These practitioners kicked their feet on the medicine racks on all sides, knocked all the Chinese medicinal materials to the ground, and smashed all the medicine pots into a mess. In the blink of an eye, the huge clinic turned into a mess. Tianqi's beard trembled, but he knew that he couldn't resist, so he could only watch them smash with cold eyes. After a mess, the shop has been ruined and it is not what it looks like. Ragnar just snorted coldly and said, Mr. Shi, I will give you 3 days to consider. Before you promise me, if your clinic dares to reopen, I will smash it again until you agree. Do it for yourself. After that, he turned around and left with Roger and his bodyguard. The young fellow of the clinic, seeing the clinic being smashed and smashed, cried and said to Tianqi, Shi genius doctor, let's call the police. Tianqi waved his hand and said lightly, no, Wu's hands and eyes are open to the sky, and that will not solve any problems. The boy hurriedly asked, what should I do? Tianqi said indifferently, we will repair the clinic together and reopen as soon as possible. The boy said, but the guy said just now, if you reopen, he will come to smash. Tianqi said indifferently, I'm here. Is it because I am afraid he will hit the shop again? Should I not open the clinic? I have studied medicine for a whole life, and I will stop seeing people because of the fear that he will hit the shop? Seeing Tianqi's expression indifferent, the young man couldn't help sighing for the courage of the old genius doctor, as well as his kind-heartedness, healing and saving heart. So he hurriedly asked, would you like to call Sister Jovia so that she can come back as soon as possible? She is still waiting to pick you up to attend the birthday banquet of the Song family. Tianqi nodded, and then remembered that today is the birthday of Mr. Song. A few days ago, when Mr. Song came to see him for treatment, he had already told about his 80th birthday and invited him to participate. Yesterday, Jovia drove to Zhanghai to prepare a birthday gift for Mr. Song. She was ready to come back this morning, and then pick him up and go to Song's house together. At this moment, he suddenly thought that the Wu family and his son are said to live in the Song family now. That being said, the Wu family father and son will definitely attend the birthday banquet at noon. When he thought of this, Tianqi decided not to attend the birthday banquet. When the time comes, he will meet with the Wu family and his son. If he can't restrain himself from quarreling with them, he will add trouble to the old man's birthday star of song. Therefore, it is better not to go. It just so happens that he has no intention of attending the birthday banquet now. The clinic was smashed, and all he was thinking about now was to quickly restore it. Moreover, he knew that he couldn't let go of the clinic in his heart, even if he forcibly let go of the clinic's things and went to the birthday banquet of Song Old Master. He must have been absent-minded, and all his thoughts were still on the clinic. If Mr. Song sees any clues, it will be difficult to explain. Therefore, after deliberation, he called the old Master Song, excuses his health, and made up his mind with him, so this birthday banquet he will not go. The old Master Song cared for a while, and he was relieved when he heard that he was only slightly affected by the cold, but he couldn't force it, so he made an appointment with Tianqi and got together again in private. At this time, the Wu family and his son were returning to the Song family from the clinic by car. Originally, Regnar's plan was to come over and tell Tianqi about the situation, that Tianqi would definitely save the Wu family. Then he immediately prepared to go to Suzhou to treat his younger son Wu Qi. When that time, he would let the special plane take him there. The son first attended Father Song's birthday banquet, and then returned to Suzhou.